Yo, how's it going, everyone? It is that time once again on a Friday evening. Well, evening for me, afternoon, early morning. Well, it's not early morning, I guess. I think for the earliest it'll be for any of you guys is like midday PST, right? And then shout out to Kieran, Australia. That's probably what? It's like 5 in the morning or something. I can't remember exactly how many hours it is. But yeah, how's everybody doing this evening? We got Bringer, we got Raldo, Kieran, Weber Class, Drace. How are you guys all doing today? As you can see, I had just randomly, before the stream had started, had the auto clicker set up for doing some stages of the Easy A. Massive G Photex, how's it going? 6 AM in Australia, damn. So are you already awake or still awake is the question. Like already awake early for today having slept, or still awake having not slept, I guess. Counting down the hours until peak is revealed. Oh yeah, that's a good point, actually. I should do that now before I forget again, because you just reminded me. I need to update the stream schedule. I mean, it's a bit late, obviously, as it's literally tomorrow now, but I need to update the stream schedule, because I am obviously going to be live earlier so that we can cover the stream. My money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. Hey, shout out to Bringer for the $2 super chat. AGL Tapion versus Goku Black and Zamasu. Oh god. Well, that will certainly be interesting. Saturday, right? So we change the time of this. So it's going to be like 5:45 AM, I guess. I don't want to be up too early, but oof. So it's like an hour and 45 minutes earlier. Ugh. Man. So yeah, I'm basically going to go live like 15 minutes before their thing starts. Because, yeah, I don't want to get up even earlier than that. And the clocks go back soon, which means for me, everything's going to be even more, like, horrendous. So it should be, what, 10:45 PM PST, I think? Is that 8 hours? No. Yes. No. 9:45 PM. Because then it's the stream is at 10 PM and then it's at like 1 AM, so it'll be 00:45 for EST, right? Something like that. 1 AM live stream, then 6 AM live stream. Damn. Cool. Because yeah, PST is 8 hours behind me, so it'd be 9:45 PM. Because the stream's at 10. Although, because that's PST, but isn't it currently PT or something in the US? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so let's do that. Right, so I can save that. I'll get that posted in a minute as well. So yeah, how am I going to do... Am I going to watch the whole stream or just the producer lab part? I don't know, because obviously the thing is I'm going to want to make a news video breaking down everything that was revealed like straight away. So I guess it depends, because I'll be going live when the stream starts. Do we know like how early in the stream the producer letter bit is going to be? Because if the producer letter thing is right at the beginning, then I might have to like stop part way through, because I don't want to have to wait. Like if the stream is then going to be another like 40 minutes, I'll be 40 minutes behind. Whatever. I mean, I guess other people will also be watching the full stream, but updated for Saturday. I might just put updated for the Dokkan live stream. Yeah, I don't really understand the 6-7 meme thing. Someone mentioned it the other day. I'm not really sure what it is. But yeah, we've got a contribution from Bringer, so we will go ahead and do that one first, as always with the old viewer request streams. We haven't done one for a while, but basically viewer requests for challenge runs, any custom teams you want to see. You know, Aaron, how's it going over on the Twitch side? Jade Rex, how's it going? Obviously, you do not have to donate in order for your challenge run to get done, but people who do donate, their requests will take priority because obviously they've contributed to the stream, so they gotta get a little something back. We are 8 channel members away from being at 350, so that would be pretty awesome if we could get to 350 by the end of the stream. So let's see, what are we doing? Where's the GDC thing? Also, what team am I going to run? Tapion on that he isn't, well, that the team itself isn't just immediately cooked. Let's bring up Tapion and double check what categories he's on. Let's go to the wiki and put in Tapion. Could you imagine, Bringer, if the next Dokkan Fest is actually Dokkan Fest Tapion? I think they're starting with the producer letter, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess, well, I mean, I guess in theory, nobody actually knows for sure, right? Unless they have specifically said somewhere. But Giant Form, Resurrected Warriors, Movie Bosses. Oh, I guess, yeah, he's on Movie Bosses. So I guess, like, the Golden Freezer team. But then he's not on Transformation Boost or Gifted Warriors, is he? So, or is he on Transformation Boost? That'd be well. I guess he doesn't. He doesn't transform, so I suppose that makes sense. That's a shame. In fact, let me check Dokkan info. Does he even have a? Does Tapion even have a 220 leader? He might not. Which I mean is fair considering he's old as all hell. Tapion. 200% leads. Yeah, no, he doesn't have a 220 leader. Okay. So with the team, I guess, would it be better to have Broly as the leader? Because then that's the Movie Bosses to full 200%. Like, even though Frieza gives some of the units more, Tapion gets less, which means it's harder. We're getting Dokkan Fest Man Wolf. Let's go. They're bringing out the big hype. That's what we like to see. Alright, Movie Bosses. Hey, shout out to Jade Rex for the $2 super chat. Tech Golden Frieza versus Red Zone Martian Vegeta. Okay, interesting. What am I doing? Where's... Oh, it's because it's on Extreme. We need the only superclass Movie Bosses character. Well, actually, he's not the only one, is there? Because there's the Beerus's. Right, so we'll put you on there. I guess we do want... We don't want this Broly, I suppose, because we're not going to have as many uncontrollable... Actually, Tapion is on uncontrollable power. But obviously, we want Golden Frieza on there. Maybe we just get rid of the Janemba and put on the Int Broly. Is this Janemba on uncontrollable power? He should be, because he transforms into Super Janemba, right? Yeah. Oh, no, wait, what am I doing? It's you that I don't want on the team. Brain Buster! Hey, shout out to our boy Raldo for gifting a channel membership. I appreciate you, my dude. That puts us to 343. Let's go. Shout out to Sweet Taters for receiving the membership. I swear that was, I think was it yesterday, before yesterday or whenever it was. We were doing the night security stream and Sweet Taters got gifted a second channel membership by Bringer, I believe. In fact, let me get the second channel link in the chat. Because I'll be playing a horror game tomorrow, one that Sister Ningen, I said Mr. Sister Ningen recommended. It's called Mouth Washing. It's like some weird space horror thing. I'm going to be streaming that tomorrow, so I got an email today saying that it's on sale on Steam, so hey, shout out to Aaron for the 100 bits over on the Twitch side. I don't really have an idea for a viewer idea. Crossover unit I would want to see would be maybe a new Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Broly, or maybe a Super Saiyan 3 Broly that is decent in today's content. Yeah, I don't know if they can do the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 stuff because they technically count as Heroes characters, but I guess they could technically do Super Saiyan 3 Broly again, right? Because he was a non-Heroes like crossover thing. So yeah, that would be cool. So it's going to recommend a friend Golden Frieza, but the problem is, if Tapion's going to have any chance of surviving, I feel like he has to have... Oh no, maybe a friend Golden Frieza is a good idea. It's a shame there's no rainbow ones though, because obviously it would give me a rainbow one if there was one available. Maybe we'll try that. Alright, so I need to pin that. Pin that. But yeah, Super Saiyan 3 Broly, Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, like, they're all on the table because they're not technically, like, Heroes characters. They are just crossover characters. So, you know, we could see. Super Saiyan 2 Trunks from Kakarot is always another option, yeah. The Father-Son Kamehameha Future Gohan and Blue Goku from Xenoverse would be pretty cool as well. And of course, this Frieza isn't uncontrollable power. Just got fierce. They've all just got fierce battle with each other. Broly's locked in slot 1. I mean, we just have to do this, don't we, really? Has to be at least a hype character to be shown. Yeah, it's got to be a character that is in some way hype or, like, special. Because they wouldn't do a live stream to announce a character that's just, like... a filler Dokkan Fest level. Like, that doesn't make any sense. So that's why it could be a whole bunch of things. I talked about in my video earlier today, right? So, like, imagine it, let's say it was like Goku and Bardock, and they're just a Dokkan Fest TUR, but they're the first ever TUR that has reversible exchange. Like, that's something, even regardless of who the characters are. To be fair, it could be anything. Even if it was like Future 17 and 18. Like, the first TUR reversible exchange character feels like something that you could say is worthy of being revealed on a stream. Blue Goku and Super Saiyan Future Gohan is an LR-worthy character. I think so. Could you imagine if they made it like a whole proper like November crossover celebration? So the unit that's coming out soon, like in the next few days, is a crossover Dokkan Fest TUR. And then there's a part 2, like, crossover LR. Oh, that'd be so good. I don't know, though. I won't get my hopes up, because, you know. Dokkan Fest Cyberman into Super Saiyan 4. Yeah, true. Transforming Super Saiyan 4 Cyberman. That makes a lot of sense. I can see that. Alright. Golden Frieza tanking all the hits. You love to see it. I'd go broke. Man, it'd be so good. I need all that crossover stuff. Unit the Bardock that goes Super Saiyan 1 to 2 to 3. Yeah, that'd be good. Whoa, Frieza took a lot of damage. My 55% Frieza was not chilling in slot 2, it seems. Oof. Yeah, this is a tough rotation. I mean, if I transform Broly and I can actually get 24 key with him, he'll action break away the AoE. But I have a horrible feeling if I don't active skill with Golden Frieza, he's just going to die. I also don't want Janemba. I want Janemba to actually get his buff, so he needs to get his orbs. He only needs the support, though, so we just need the type orbs. And transform Broly. It was Tapir. Oh, because of the AoE. I was gonna say we used the thing. We used the target ability, but of course the AoE. Whoops. Yeah, real Jonathan, how's it going? But yeah, transforming Bardock would be awesome. My most wanted card for years, as you guys know, is a Bardock. In some way, shape or form, whether he starts off as Bardock, whether he starts off as Marseillan, either way, and then has the Timebreaker mask, either puts it on or is already wearing it because he's Marseillan, and transforms into Super Saiyan 3. But it's the where it's half broken, so you can see one of his eyes. Because imagine if it was Marseillan. They could even use the bit from the clip. There's a GIF that I posted as a reply to Minato earlier that is from one of the very early Heroes trailers. It's where Marseillan is throwing hands with 4 Supreme Kais, and one of them punches him in the face. And as he goes like this, that's when the bit of the mask breaks off. So instead of obviously it wouldn't have the punch, but imagine if the animation for his transformation was him getting up. I mean, I guess he could be rocked back like that, like he is in the clip, but you don't see the fist punching him, where he gets rocked back like that, and then the mask, the chunk of the mask breaks off, and then he just powers up and goes Super Saiyan 3. Oh, dude. That'd be so good. I've now nearly done the season pass for Squadra. I haven't even played it since the last time I streamed it. It's one of those things I really wanted to get into it, and I just didn't have the time to play it a lot when it first came out. And then unfortunately the problem with that kind of game is all the people that I would have wanted to play it with, or all the people that I was hoping I would get to play it with quite a lot, all played it a lot when it came out, so now are already a really high rank, and so don't want to play with me because I'm an incredibly low rank and I don't really know what I'm doing because I haven't played it a huge amount, which I can't blame them, to be honest, with that kind of game. But yeah, it does kind of suck. So I don't know. I was debating whether or not tonight I was gonna stream Squadra, but I just yeah, I'm just not really that into it now. Well, we tried. But yeah, shout out to Bringer. Yeah, I did see the terrible take. I reacted to it. Well, if it was Carnival, Marseillan, Reversible Exchange, Marseillan, and Mira, dude, that'd be awesome. Squadra is quite underrated compared to other MOBA games. Underrated? Yeah, I think it's quite good. I think it's a good entry level, MOBA. Because I've always, I've never played one before because I always just assumed they were going to be way too, overly complicated. And I've heard that League is, super toxic. And if you, don't play well, you just get absolutely trashed, talked by everyone in the lobby, and your team, and you're for being bad and letting the team down. And so I've never bothered to play one. I was like, nah, I'm good. But then yeah, I thought I'd give this a try, and I quite enjoyed the beta. So yeah, I was like, okay, cool. I'll give it the old college try, when it comes out. And yeah, I thought it was good. I enjoyed it a fairly decent amount, I would say. But yeah, it's I just don't have the time. It's one of those games I feel like you really do have to have the time to commit to it and play it a good amount to be good at it. And I just don't have the time. Maybe I should just not bring Tech Bro. I don't know. Nah, Tech Brody should be okay in this stage, I think. We'll see. Yeah, you reset after the season. Have fun destroying people as Cooler. Yeah, Cooler is good. You gotta at least complete the season pass. I'm not even halfway through the season pass, I think. Yeah, Weeb of Class is the classiest of Weebs. What do you mean? Big supporter of the channel. Big W's for Weeb. Right. So this one is for Jade Rex and one of his most beloved units, Tech Golden Freezer. So Tech Golden Freezer versus Red Zone Martian Vegeta. I just hit 40 on the pass. Yeah, I really should play it some more, but that's the thing. I really just wasn't in the mood to stream it like tonight, so I thought I'd do something else and just do this instead. Oh, I forgot he has locking. Well, that sucks. Okay, well, we should probably put the Tech Golden Freezer there so he at least gets some links from the gets some extra defense from Shocking Speed. Does he get any defense on Super? He does not. Cool. Alright, well. I am in the creator thing for Squadra, yeah. I applied for it when the applications first came out, and like I did make a video on it like early when it came out, but it's just one of those things. I don't want to like, I don't know what I can say in terms of like, I obviously don't want to be like super negative, but they didn't really provide much in the way, like they gave us a bunch of assets for like thumbnails, like the character arts and stuff, but that was it. And then even the day when like Goku was going to come out and stuff like that, they hadn't told us in the creator thing like exactly when it was coming out or like what time or anything. So like we're in the thing that's supposed to be for creators, and then I think it got leaked. There was a confusion. They posted a thing saying about like, here's the breakdown for Super Sentai Goku, but you can't post it until it's been officially posted. But then it got leaked, and so therefore people who weren't in the creator program were making videos about it already, but we'd been told that we weren't allowed to because we weren't allowed to until it had been made public. So then they had to make a post being like, oh, actually, yeah, sorry, that was a mistake. Like, you actually can just like make a video about it now. So it meant that we were just kind of all behind and didn't actually really get any benefit out of being in the thing at all. It's kind of annoying, but yeah, it's one of those things. Like, I would have really liked when it first came out, I would have liked to have gone ham and like made a load of content on it and stuff, but I just didn't get the time to play it like when it first came out. I was busy doing other things. And obviously, like, Dokkan has been quiet, so there were some good opportunities to like make videos at least talking about it. But it is one of those things you can't. It's not like Dokkan where when a new event comes out, you can jump in. I can make a video on the new event, and then that takes me like 20 minutes. Where it's like, to really understand it and get like be good enough at it to talk about it, you've got to play it for like hours, which I just don't have the time for. So. And it is like a lot of games where you like playing it with a team and being able to communicate with your team members makes it like a whole other game. And so then it becomes like when you're in a situation where you're playing it with randoms or you're playing it with people and not communicating, it's much harder. So it's not, obviously just not as fun, but it can still be fun, obviously, but it can get frustrating sometimes as well. Stop locking Freezer. Do we want to see if our boy can tank in slot 1, or shall I just do this again? I don't think I should. We're not going to super though, which is annoying. But yeah, I did see the little reveal thing of Topo. He looks kind of interesting, but just don't really have. Oh, okay. So go tech. Oh, we were on low health, weren't we? So he probably didn't have his full passive either. Bro got cooked. Yeah, stop locking Frieza. Which one? True. The answer is yes. Yeah, Mia, how's it going? But yeah, shout out to everyone that's here for the stream. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you have not already. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around these parts. Check out the second channel, the link is pinned in the chat. I'm going through my spooky season for October, so horror games getting posted every single day over on the second channel. We've got another one going up today at 11 PM, which is, unless it's been late after I've streamed and the video's taken longer to render, is roughly the same time the videos have gone up every single day. It's called Can't Revert. It's like a spooky looping kind of, not like a anomaly game, but similar in a way. It's pretty good. So that goes up at 11, which is in like 2.5 hours from now. And then yeah, we're going to play Mouthwashing on stream tomorrow, which should be interesting. Sister Ningen recommended it ages ago and I forgot all about it, and then it's on sale on Steam, so it's one of the best things about like any games you even think you might want. You just put them in your wish list and then Steam will email you to tell you when they go on sale. And it works out great. Alright, let's see if we can get some good... I mean, I don't know if Broly will even survive, but let's see what kind of tanking we can get here from Frieza. Tech Golden Frieza. Yeah, it seems very weird. It's called Mouthwashing. It's the 5 crew members of the Tulpa are stranded in the empty reaches of space, shrouded in perpetual sunset. God is not watching. And it is a spooky horror game. But yeah, looks pretty creepy. So we'll be playing that. Oh, hang on. What happened? Did Broly just get insta-supered or something? There was me looking at the Mouthwashing Steam page, and now I'm dead. All of a sudden, just like that, I was dead. That's an interesting one. Haunted Room 205. Let's put that on my playlist, wish list. Randomly recommended that to me. Okay, he lived and then Frieza. So Frieza lost it for us again. Frieza! Alright, so do we have any other challenge requests? It's annoying that the red zones have limited attempts. It's so dumb. I hate that they keep doing this, because I would try the heroes team against one of these other... because we did Raditz, but we did Raditz only because Raditz can be stunned. So he just repeatedly stunned the stage. But yeah, you can't do that with... you can't do that with any of the other ones. Do you know, I think it's not going to be till next year now, but like, man, the physical Super Saiyan 3 Rosé, I feel like is probably one of my like most wanted EZAs. But it's not going to be until next year's set of Heroes units, which is really annoying. Man, I need an extreme unit if I want the full extreme setup thing. Actually, no, I guess I can actually just do Timebreaker Vegito and have him on rotation with Goku.
Alright, let's do this.
LR Chi-Chi versus Red Zone Kale and Caulifla. LR Chi-Chi, I talked about it in the showcase thing. Like, LR Chi-Chi could be really good, but like, she just doesn't have a good team currently. Like, if we get a really good Buu Saga team set up, like, she could be so good. Did I say Buu Saga? Goku family. Did I say Buu Saga? Timebreaker Vegito and Super Saiyan Rose next year. Yeah, next year's EZA, so they're going to be so good. They might just say sod it and EZA all the Heroes units. I mean, that would be awesome if they just EZA. Except, in a way, it would and it wouldn't, right? I talked about this in a video the other day, I think. But, like, because if they just EZA'd all the remaining Heroes units now, then that's it. There's no more Heroes, so there won't be any EZAs next year or anything. Whereas at least if they keep doing the, like, 7 a year thing, then at least we know we're still getting some Heroes, something, next year. But yeah, Timebreaker Vegito and Rose getting their EZAs early. Even if they did, like, 1 or 2 of the units EZAing early, that would be pretty awesome. Like, if the, like, say, because it won't be, but, like, say it was, like, Gohan Black, then they EZA Super Saiyan 3 Rose early, because he obviously fits, like, the theme with him. That'd be so good. Yo, Blazer Dragon, how's it going? I'd hate if they ECA'd them all now. I have no stones, so I need dupes. Yeah, because the other thing someone was saying as well, I actually didn't think about this. I maybe should make a video about that for, like, maybe for tomorrow or something. Well, maybe not tomorrow, because we'll have all the news tomorrow, which then opens up all the speculation videos of, like, who's going to EZA, who's going to be on the banner, like, all that kind of stuff, which I love doing whenever we find out what's actually going on. But yeah, one thing I missed from the little post is, like, we will still be strengthening the old heroes. Let me find it and get the, like, word for word thing. Yeah, here we go. Super Dragon Ball Heroes will end its service. This means that this will be the last year we are having a Super Dragon Ball Heroes collaboration event. However, we are still planning to strengthen collaboration characters by Extreme Z awakening them and more, it says. So please look forward to it. I need to save that image. So what does that mean? By EZAing them and more? So one of the things that then someone replied in the group chat is, like, imagine if they do, because obviously Super EZA is, like, the first one that you could think it could be, obviously, which would be interesting considering they've not done that for non-Dokkan Fest characters yet. But what if it also just means, like, unique skill orbs? Because they've been doing that for a lot of the big release characters recently. So imagine if they do, like, special skill orbs for the characters who are EZAing, or even special skill orbs for, like, the characters who are EZAing next year. So it gives them a bit of a buff now, and then next year they get an EZA. Like, that would be super good. So yeah, there's a lot of possibilities. Because yeah, it's just the wording of that and more is obviously doing a lot of the heavy lifting. But yeah, it says by Extreme Z awakening them and more. So they mean something else, but what does that mean? And so yeah, Super EZAs could be on the table, which is awesome. Unique skill orbs feels like a thing that it could. Because what else? Like, how else do they strengthen existing characters? It's Easy A, Super Easy A, or unique skill orbs, right? Like, there is no other way of doing it. Dropping by for a bit. How are you today? Yeah, doing all right, thank you. Just chilling. Because yeah, like what other options are there? Like, it's Super Easy A or unique skill orbs. I feel like that's literally it. But yeah, imagine if they were unique skill orbs, but they're actually really good. Because like the limit breakers are going to get their Easy A's, but their stats are still going to be relatively low. So imagine if they give them the unique skill orbs that give them, yeah, like a massive boost. So like the bronze one, instead of being like, you know, 500 defense or whatever some of them are, like 500 defense and 2 crit, it's literally like, yeah, like 2000 defense and 2 crit or something for the bronze one. Like the actually really good ones to make them like competitive sort of level. Like, that'd be so good. But yeah, we'll have to see. Because obviously that's the thing with the limit breakers. Even if their Easy A passive is good, their stats are still quite low. So they'd have to make their passive like a Super Easy A. They have to give them a lot of extra stats in their passive for their Easy A to actually be good. Which they could do. I don't have a huge amount of faith that they will make the heroes' Easy A's really good. But a boy can dream. Look at that. Ao's tanking for double-digit damage. Let's go. Didn't they say Super Easy A was a now fix until they could figure out something else? I don't think so. Doesn't sound familiar. Maybe? I don't know. Someone else can, if someone knows the exact wording of what they'd said. But shout out to everyone who's here. We got just under half the people in the stream have liked the stream. So that means half of you guys that are in here right now have not liked the stream yet. Could hit that like button. Increase the good old number of likes on the stream. Helps out the channel. Helps the stream get promoted to people who've never seen the channel before. The more likes it has on it, the more likely YouTube is to show it to someone else. And Goku takes 1.5 million. Let's go. Bro, like, that is the exact example of, like, that take that I made that video about the other day, where someone was like, oh yeah, like, Universe Tree Goku was the best Heroes unit on release. Better than Limit Breaker for Geo. It's like, huh? Limit Breaker for Geo, when he released, like, turn 1, he'll tank everything in slot 1 in the meta that he was in. When Universe Tree Goku released, he's supposed to be the slot 1 unit for that team, and he can't tank in slot 1, or couldn't tank in slot 1 against the hardest hitting bosses in that meta that he released in. Whereas Limit Breaker for Geo was doing that from day one. Like, genuinely crazy. It's like I said in that video, it's like, I don't claim to be the only person that knows anything about Heroes. I'm not going to gatekeep, like, the Heroes fandom or whatever. But, like, the amount that I've used the Heroes units, I feel like I can speak with at least some authority on, like, how good they are, at least especially compared with each other. And yeah, Limit Breaker for Geo on release was arguably the best TUR in the game. Universe Tree Goku on release absolutely was not arguably the best TUR in the game. Like, I like the fact that Meki Cabra is still arguably somewhat relevant. Like, if he gets a good 220% team where he actually has good link partners, he honestly could still be pretty solid. Yeah, that year of Heroes was actually so good. The fact that, like, Limit Breaker for Geo's Heroes team could absolutely just crush every event in the game. It was so good. It was great redemption for Heroes. Because, like, Heroes has obviously always had that reputation of being subpar. But yeah, like, I remember just absolutely destroying the Zamasu red zone, which was the hardest event in the game at that point. But yeah, unfortunately. Refugee is another case of just getting outstayed by the game. Had some relevancy when AGL4 could. Yeah, I know, right? He could genuinely be like the last option for a giant 8-power team, which is pretty funny. Yeah, so where's it gone? Hope we get a Dokkan Fest Marseille just to see you happy again. Well, it could be a double-edged sword because I don't have a lot of stones, nor do I have a lot of money for stones. So hopefully my terrible luck on the baby banner will then convert into good luck for Marseillan, if it's actually Marseillan. But yeah, what team can we actually run LR Chi-Chi on that's actually good? Because she needs a Goku family and a Goku ally, really. But her mainly, I guess it's just the Kid Goku one. Oh yeah, I don't have that made on here because I did the showcase for it on the private server, didn't I? Do I even have an AGL Kid Goku team made already somewhere? One of my team slots? I actually don't know. Apparently I still have a random Android 21 team set as my last team. Crazy. She's not technically on DB Saga because of the thing. Alright. Did I haven't link leveled her though, that's the thing. She is pure, just freshly pulled 55%. Because I only got the one copy because my local guy went ham while I was asleep to get the
Alright, let's do this.
Make sure he secured the lead before the tournament ended. Do 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 do. Super Saiyan 3 Rose dropping was also peak. Genuinely my favourite wife card. I mean, he's just so good. It's not as zoomed in now. I know I've showed it up close before, but I've got the like. I always get confused about where I'm actually pointing on here because it's backwards. But yeah, behind the little Masked Ningen like sign there that Little Blue got me. That is my Super Saiyan 3 Masked Rose like statue on the shelf back there. I've showed it up close before in the past, but yeah, his absolute peak. What do you think the banner will be? A pity one or a 3+1 format since they're hyping the unit up? Yeah, I guess it depends. Because if they're hyping the unit up with a stream and everything, maybe it will be a 3+1 or something. Which would be interesting, because I don't think we've seen that for a release for like a TUR that isn't like a dual Dokkan Fest, like, you know, Golden Week or something. Was Saiyan Day... Saiyan Day wasn't 3+1, was it? It could end up, unfortunately, just being like one of those banners, though, like Saiyan Day, where it doesn't have anything. It doesn't have pity or 3+1 or anything like that, just because it's a, like, quote-unquote special banner. Has to be something like... Well, that's the thing. You would assume so. Okay, that's my mouthwashing installed. And close Steam now. But yeah, this is one of the things that I said about in the video, and I showed like the truth tweet saying the same thing, where it's like, They wouldn't be doing a live stream for they wouldn't be doing a live stream for like filler banner unit. Well, not banner unit, but like filler Dokkan Fest like Android 13 or something, right? Like it has to be something pretty crazy. Yeah, stream for Dokkan Fest exclusive Zarbon, true. Yeah, the stream starts at 6 AM UK time. So I'll be going live at like 5:45. It's just over 9 hours from now. It's in 9 hours and 12 minutes. Yeah, Dokkan likes using weird times on their tweets so that you get confused about when it actually is. It happens to me all the time. Gee, thanks, Dokkan. What is the character you most not want it to be? Anything Tournament of Power. I'm very, very done with Tournament of Power. AM for you will be midnight CST for me. It's not a bad time. I don't know how long it's going to be, but yeah, it's not a bad time. So you don't have to stay up super late. You don't have to get up super early. Yeah, November 2nd is the time change. Yeah, so next week, the times go backwards, which means for me, every time like new characters come out, new banners or whatever, it means I've got to get up that little bit earlier. Not really looking forward to that, but you know, it is what it is. It'll be Dokkan Fest Nappa, trust. I certainly hope not, Matt. Yeah, true. Angel Frieza still needs the Easy A, so it has to be a Tournament of Power celebration. True. Good lord. Please no. Do. Yeah, Daylight Savings is super, super annoying. New Raditz. I mean, I actually like Raditz as a character. Like, I was very disappointed that physical Raditz was so bad. And I very much am on the... still very much am on the train that I want them to get like a really, really good... him to get a really good Easy A. Dokkan Fest Tapion. But yeah, like if done well, I feel like a new Raditz could actually be really cool. But yeah, give me that HP back, Goku. It'd just be great if he gets his Easy A and he's just like super, super good. Like literally the best Easy. 807k. Damn. Yeah, give Raditz the scouter mechanic, you know, The equipment he introduced into the series, yeah. Of all the units that could have gotten a scouter, and he didn't. What was it Raudo said? It was a Union Master Stage 12 with a Buhan team. Well, like all Buhan, or just Buhan's lead? Okay, there isn't enough Buhans to make a full one, is there? Because there's that Buhan, there's that Buhan, there's that Buhan. Power absorption or transformation boost. I can't remember who's actually on those things, because Kid Buu, is Kid Buu on transformation boost? Because he's not on power absorption, because he's just Kid Buu. Okay, he is. You're on power absorption. Do do do. I mean, I guess you. Wants to give me Tech Broly as a... Although, what's the bet there's no... Oh, I was going to say... Well, there you go. I stand corrected. I was going to say, what's the bet there's no Buhan, friends? And then there's literally a rainbow Buhan right there. Damn. Unexpected. Alright, let's do this. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you guys have any more requests for challenge runs that you want to see, let me know. It's got a day to take STR Super Boo. Oof. Yo, Apathy, how's it going? Isn't it like there's no reason not to transform Tech Buhan like straight away if you can, right? Yeah, Apathy is here. Apathy has popped his head above the parapet, so if somebody wants to snipe Apathy right now with that channel membership, that'd be great. Go down as a legend that sniped Apathy. Apathy lasted the entire World Tournament weekend again, which is what, like 2 in a row? Is it 2 or 3 in a row now? We are 7 channel members away from 350, so that'd be a great goal to hit. And if you snipe Apathy in the process, legend status. Considering Int Yamcha got his EZA, I'd say Physical Raditz deserves an EZA. Yeah, because Raditz, Nappa, I can't say the right names now. Yamcha's EZA is really, really good. So, yeah, if Raditz could get that kind of level of actually getting a great update, it'd be super good. Wish Tech Buhan had gotten more time to shine. Power creep hurt him more than I wanted. Yeah. Yeah, especially for me, only having him at like 55%. And it's like you go up against Rose and Samasu and he just gets absolutely destroyed on the first turn. It's like, oof. Not good. 41 million attack stat from Int Buhan. What an absolute beast. Well, considering this guy's STR, we'll keep Kid Buu away from him there. He still stands tall as my favourite TUR from last year. I really like Slug. I thought he was really good, and I really liked the Demonic Power team. And yeah, unfortunately, he just got, like, power crept way too quickly. Because, yeah, Power Creep definitely hurt Slug more as well than we would have liked. He was so good, like, on release. Like, after Supering and, like, with Big Bad Bosses, he could absolutely tank for, like, double digits. Goku Black and Zamasu fight is way easier than Goten, Gohan, and Trunks. Hey, we had this discussion the other day. I disagree. I can't beat Gohan, Goten, and Trunks with a meme unit. Sure you can. Actually, I want to test Tech Buhan as a support on Omega's team, see how much Omega's support helps him. Yeah, I mean, 140% extra defense is pretty good. Wait, Tech UI, I didn't think about using him. Wait, what? But yeah, it depends what, like, meme unit you mean. Because obviously certain meme units can be used on teams depending on how well you can, like, hide them. But... oh, right, yeah, because it's the domain. I was like, why can't I... I was like, why can't I transform Buhan? It's because the other Buhan's already transformed. Oh, he's stunned. I didn't even realise. God damn it. I wouldn't have floated him. Yeah, Gerardo, I'm back. What did I miss? We're trying out the Union Master Stage 12 with a Tech Buhan team. Which is requested by Raudo. Imagine if Omega's damage reduction support was to extreme class with an extra 5% to GT bosses. Dude, he'd be so good. I mean, he already is, but like, man. I mean, I guess, yeah, he's transforming and getting a boost to his power, so... Makes sense as far as I'm concerned. Alright, come on, STR Kid Buu, you got this. I don't know if this... I can't remember if this Gogeta has an unarmed super attack. If he did... If he does, then I did know that, and I put him in slot 1 as a genius move on purpose. But no. Either that or he just didn't actually negate it. Oh no, his cancel's the stupid, like, unknown one. Wait, did I just dodge, or did Kid Buu actually just take double-digit damage? He didn't dodge, right? Like, I'd seen too much of the animation already. Hey, YouTube. Still don't like the username changes, by the way. Yeah, I know, right? So weird. Because, yeah, the last time we streamed, it still hadn't translated over to the second channel yet. Kid Buu has no reason to be on transformation boost. I mean, you're probably not that wrong, to be honest. He's like untransformed and then got a boost in power. I mean, I guess it's the same kind of thing as like Frieza. He still had a transformation and then got a boost in power, but it's him transforming back down to his like base. Right. Kid Buu went to Buff Buu. Wait, I thought it went to Buff Buu then to Kid Buu. Man, both the Buuhans on rotation, but no transformation, because Kid Buu's not power absorption, so neither of them could use their domain. Not that I probably would use it this early, to be fair, but... actually, no, I probably would, because you want both of them to be domained and then untransformed, like, as soon as possible, I suppose. I guess because Kid Buu hasn't absorbed anyone, so... I probably should save the I really want to risk getting stacks with the physical Buhan, but because like he needs them to be good. Right. I'm taking the risk. I probably shouldn't. Yeah, no Heroes Gogeta is definitely disappointing. Go on, Buhan. Oh. He's going to super, isn't he? No! I'm dead. I think. Damn it. I had to get greedy and go for the... Man, what would be the best slug team currently? I shouldn't have risked it, but I just really wanted to. So upset we never got Turles with the Evil Saiyan form. Yeah, dude, that would have been so good. So what is his lead? Demonic power, inhuman deeds, or movie bosses? So I mean, that means Omega's on his team, right? So demonic power, movie bosses, inhuman deeds. So Omega's on his team, Rosé's on his team, Golden Frieza's on his team. I mean, that's pretty good. Terrifying Conquerors and Space Traveling Warriors. So you're not on... Actually, do you count as a Terrifying Conqueror? Probably not, right? Nope. Neither do you. You're a Space Traveling Warrior, though, right? Because didn't they add that to the Golden Freezers, like, finally? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's put our power together and will into existence the ability for Dokkan to use heroes whenever they want. Take my energy. Take all of my energy. Heroes all the time, please. Oh, man. Right, so who else do we put on the team who's actually still good and like meta relevant, and then try an actual difficult event? I mean, Tech Broly can be. AGL Golden Frieza is obviously still kind of tanky. So we could use AGL Golden Frieza maybe. Where is AGL Golden Frieza? Do I use Glorio just for the like floating support? Probably. Glorio is still that guy. I mean, technically I could use Beast, but Super Saiyan 3 Rose, when he gets his easy A, he'll be on the team, baby. Now the question is, will there be any Slug friends? Oh wait, yeah, you need demonic power for his intro. Piss, I forgot about that. Yeah, you are right. Whoops. Okay, so we have to remake the team slightly. That would be the greatest thing of all if they like announced that it was just like they can use heroes whenever they want, and that the upcoming Dokkan Fest is like Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Gogeta. And then the Vegito fanboys would go insane again. Okay, so okay, so we've got Glorio as a demonic power character. Yes, another 3 or more. So we've got to have 3 who aren't him, although the Slug friend counts. So it'll be Slug friend, Glorio, and then, yeah, 1 other person. Although that's if we can find... Okay, there is a Slug there. That is a friend, though. Who's that? Who dat? Zied. Do we have any Slug friends with more than 1 dupe? Does anyone have a Slug? Okay, but yeah, we need to put on... We need to... Who do we take off? Golden Frieza obviously has pretty good value. Omega has value. His AoE is kind of a downside a little bit, though. But obviously the fact that he's giving everyone a ton of extra defense. Honestly, maybe Rose, even though he is obviously very good. But... So yeah, we keep on demonic power. Let's take all the other ones off. I don't really want to use Beast Gohan. I kind of wanted to just keep in fitting with the like all extreme like team, but I mean Meki Cabra is a goat, but he's just not great against AoEs. But I mean, oh, imagine Meki Cabra, because Meki Cabra with the Omega support as well. Oh, I know what's going to happen here. I know what's going to happen. Glorio's going to get locked in slot 1, isn't he? I'm calling it right now. Come on, Zamasu. Who's it going to be? Oh, okay, it's Slug in slot 2, which is actually perfect. Because this is exactly how I want to do the rotation, like this. So, okay, we take those. Now, the problem is, Rose is doing an AoE right at the start, which is not great for Slug. But Slug has big bad bosses. He's getting the defense buff here from Omega, so he's... yeah, he's not got a lot of defense to start the turn, to be fair. It's not great. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. But then Glorio locked in slot 3. Gives everyone that little bit of support as well. Hopefully... Okay, not bad. Glorio dodge? Yeah, let's go. Okay. Okay. We chilling, we chilling. Oh, okay. So Omega just instantly gets killed. Cool. I certainly didn't expect that. Oh, is that Weeb with the rainbow slug? It is. I'm jelly. What's my slug at? Only got 1 dupe. Oh, man. Yeah, that was turn 1. He hadn't been hit yet or anything. He just insta super. I mean, Omega's not getting the full 200% lead from Slug. So Omega's only on a 170 lead, to be fair. I got Slug to 90% on release. Damn. Well, that's good. Have we got? Are there any good ones that are just extreme? Because we don't really have. There isn't like an Inhuman Deeds one, is there? There's the Worldwide Chaos one. Because, yeah, that one's movie bosses or revenge. I mean, that literally only helps out the golden freezers, but whatever. Oh, wow. Well, this is a great start. I mean, I will literally just have to golden freezer active straight away, but it's not ideal. At least both the slugs get to attack before... actually, no. One of the slugs gets to attack before the AoE. Oof. I should probably have the... Yeah, I should probably have my one be the one that supers first then, because otherwise he's going to get cooked. But Omega's still a good choice for your coins. Like, Omega's still probably one of the best units in the game. But he's on a 170 lead in that scenario with no support. In fact, to be fair, I'm actually forgetting, because Omega's so good when you use his team, I kind of don't really think about it very much. But, like, it's very possible that we're missing some requirements. Does he have any, like, requirements for allies in his passive? Okay, no, he's pretty good as long as it's, like, mostly extreme, right? Yeah. But yeah, I think it's just down to the fact that he's only on a 170 lead. Okay, the Rainbow Friend Slug only took 47k from the AoE, that's not bad. This fight is the funnest fight this year. I said what I said. I just hate rotation locking. I always have, and I always will. But yeah, Slug on release, like post super and with Big Bad Bosses active, was actually a pretty good tank. Considering, like, for the events that were out at the time. But yeah, going from 250 to 200% HP lead as well. Yeah, true. Yeah, we've got a considerable amount lower HP with this team than we do with some of the other teams. Why can't I remove that? But yeah, Big TX, how's it going? STL Slug is only at 69%. My Glorio has no dupes. Oof. Yeah, Glorio is definitely one of those... Oh, no. Yeah, see, I don't like this event when this happens, because it's like... This is why rotation locking is so annoying. What's really funny is when the Gohan, Goten, and Trunks unit came out on the private server, I did the typical thing that I've now done in multiple different events, where off camera, I tried it out, because I hadn't done the showcase yet, but I just wanted to mess around with the unit. So off camera, I did a run against this stage with Gohan, Goten, and Trunks' team, and I no-itemed it on the first try. And then, like, it was one of those things, we tried it again later, like on a stream or something, and I literally just couldn't do it again. There aren't any Goten and Trunks friends. Wait, really? I see them pop up for like almost everything. Like the guest ones. I guess it depends on the event. Nice. Golden Freezer just eats that for breakfast. Let's go. Rose's going to super attack Mechikabra, isn't he? But yeah, Mechikabra already has his EZA. So for this year, for the crossover celebration, give Mechikabra unique skill orbs, and then he will be a GOAT. I mean, he took double-digit damage there. Like, let's go. Mechi Goatborough. Oh, the physical one. Why are you trying to use them? I'm gonna like my October 31st Dokkan Fest idea. Glorio and Pansy, Siblings Bond. Well, they're not siblings, so they wouldn't be on Siblings Bond. Time Travelers, Demonic Power. Well, they wouldn't be on Bond of Parent and Child either. Is it? Glorio's not on. Is Glorio on Time Travelers? I don't know why Daima Goku was on Time Travelers. Is Glorio on Time Travelers as well? I can't actually remember if he is. Oof. Yeah, this is... We didn't get our rotation set up the way we potentially should have, because we have... we don't have a slot 1 unit. Like, 700k is not terrible for Slug, with like his little bit of build-up, but... I mean, he has 33% damage reduction. In fact, he has 66%. That's why he's so good. He has 66% damage reduction. But with 759k, like, he's not tanking a Rose Super in slot 1, unfortunately. Although, I mean, he does get extra defense from Omega. Just Rose, don't Super in slot 1. Actually, Rose's not attacking in slot 1, is he? Oh, let's go. Well, he's attacking after Slug attacks, which is not ideal. Yeah, Glorio isn't. Yeah, so unfortunately, Christian, a Glorio and Pansy card would basically not have any of those categories, apart from Demonic Power. Okay. We did it. Yeah, no, Glorio isn't. Expectations are low for the live stream. I think the good thing is, like, keep their expectations a little bit low, just in case you like don't like have super high expectations and be disappointed, I guess. But I have decent expectations for it. Like, again, like, they wouldn't be doing a stream to reveal the character if it was just some random no hype like filler Dokkan Fest, right? Like, it doesn't make sense to do that. So I've beaten this stage with double Yamcha lead. Yeah, good old UI Yamcha. Like, his Easy 8, very, very good. Uh-oh. Rainbow Slug friend. 980. He'd only been hit like once. Man, see, that's the thing, right? Slug could have been so good. I mean, it's crazy to think a unit with 66% damage reduction that raises defense on super, and he doesn't tank the super after he attacks. That's crazy. Yeah, Slug ate that. He bit the big one. But yeah, where's the Gohan, Goten, and Trunks team? Turtle School with no LRs. That's how I know I aimed it as a challenge for myself. Oh, what, for the Super Battle Road stage? Where's my Gohan, Goten, and Trunks team? I want to try it again now since we just talked about it. Plus they have the addition of the Goten and Icarus, which is actually really, really good. The problem is how much the team essentially relies on dodge, which is a lot. You have to get like a really good starting setup. Which this isn't really. But we'll see. Yes, like I would have loved to get those unique skill orbs for Slug from that rip-off banner that you could only summon on once to get the unique orbs. But I refused to summon on that banner out of principle. Oh god. Yeah, so the other Gohan's not going to get Rainbow Orb. This is a really bad turn. AGL Kid Gohan Easy 8 any day now, please. Yeah, that'd be great. Glorious categories: Accelerated Battle, Battle of Fate, Demonic Power, Dragon Ball Seekers, Mission Execution, Heavenly Events for some weird reason. Oh, it's because he goes to the lookout to like meet them and like pick them up. Because it's for some reason Heavenly Events is very loosely like anytime, like anything that happens on the lookout or in like the time chamber or something. Who is the better pick out of these three? Omega, Hybrids Trio, or Frieza and Gogeta? I have 2k red coins. I mean, Omega is still very, very good for extreme teams. Like if you with those coins, if you got Omega and the tech Frieza and Gogeta, like they both work together super, super well. Let's go. Goten and Trunks getting the dodge. Yeah, it was a one-time summon thing as well, which is really annoying because like Daima Vegeta could have benefited from those orbs as well, but yeah, I think that was a terrible idea. Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 on the Great Ape team versus a boss of your choosing. Could do that. Of course he didn't super until the end. And they didn't dodge, because of course they didn't. But yeah, the Hybrids Trio, their team is very, like, hit or miss. Which I guess is a funny way of saying it, because they do rely on dodge quite a lot. Yeah, Tech Zay and Vegeta getting them could have been cool as well. It would bring us messages. I turned 12. Seeing you 2 turns them also. They don't share any links. That's crazy. Watch Rose will super in slot 2 now instead of slot 3. Yeah, I don't think November will be Daima. Daima, if just honestly at this point, like they've waited so long to do it, it feels like it has to be because it's the anniversary. Like, I feel like there's no way they've waited all this time and then they just do like a random filler November Dokkan Fest as Daima. I mean, it could happen, but Since I already have physical L Omega Shenron, I'll spend my red coins on the STILR Blue Boys. Yeah, they are very good. Yeah, they're still one of the best units in the game. But yeah, this team can be very RNG. In fact, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is really good for this team in this event because they both have Ki Blast super attacks. It's going to be cooler. I mean, a new cooler could be pretty cool. Make it golden cooler. No, they can't because he's a hero's character, so. But either way, that would still be cool. Even though they can't really do it. But it would be great nonetheless. Let's go. AGL, Goten and Trunks dodging the super, that's what we like to see. Oh, we got another rotation where we don't actually need to move any units as well, that's good. Alright, Goten and Icarus, we're counting on you. The free-to-play Halloween unit against the hardest event in the game. Yeah, I still would love to see that, like a standalone Final Form cooler. Like he just starts off as Final Form cooler, but then has a revival into Metal cooler. That would be awesome. Because yeah, they've never done that. That would be super good. Dokkan Fest Amigra and Easy Ace for the Xenoverse units, yeah. Or Dokkan Fest Super Saiyan 3 Xeno Trunks. Or transforming Super Saiyan 3 Xeno Trunks. Starts off as Super Saiyan and goes Super Saiyan 3, has the trench coat and the sword, and then, yeah, Easy A all the Xenoverse characters. Peak. $20 mil. Look at my little free-to-play goats. Up to 22. Let's go. Super number 3. Free-to-play card, by the way. Oh, we got the hidden potential additional, but it was only a normal. Tanking Rose for double-digit damage. Let's go. Uh-oh. Oh, the goats with the dodge. I was kind of tempted. I really was interested to see how much they would have taken from that, because after a couple of supers, their defense is actually very high. In fact, how much does Rose super for without any build-up? Let me double-check. It's a GDC special battle, stage 1. Yeah, without any build-up, Rosé supers for like nearly 6 mil, which I mean, I think they would actually tank it, which is kind of funny. Oh, no, don't lock them in slot 3, bruh. I mean, things are about to get real crazy up in here. But yeah, Goten and Trunks, Goten and Icarus even, super, super good. Like, cannot stress enough, actual top quality free-to-play card. Boom. Bye, Zamasu. Yeah, I will be streaming for the live stream. There's only turn 3. Oh, there's not many type orbs, though. That's annoying. Because Goten and Trunks need type orbs. Maybe I should just switch back to Gohan, actually. Pan will very much be dodge or die here, though, so... But yeah, Goten and Icarus Jr., fantastic free-to-play unit. Hey, take it easy, Blazer Dragon. Appreciate you. Shout out to everyone that came out for the stream. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We're still on less likes than people in the stream, so not everyone in the stream has hit that like button. Do go ahead and do so. It helps out the channel, helps boost the stream. More people will see it if it has more likes on it, so you directly help me out, and it's completely free to do so. And shout out to those of you who have donated this evening as well. We are 7 channel members away from being back to 350. If you want to become a channel member or give some channel memberships, that is the best way to help support the channel. You get access to all of the emotes, you get access to the members only area of the Discord, members only posts that go up every now and then as well, especially when I clear out spaces on my friends list. I always put up posts that only members can see, so that people could drop their codes and get added to the list. Oh, who's getting supered? Ah, nice. The unit that has guaranteed dodge on this turn. Let's go. So yeah, turn 2. These guys are starting off the turn at 900k defense. It's pretty good. I'm not streaming until the stream. No, the Dokkan stream is in like 8 hours. I will be live for the Dokkan stream though, but I will not be streaming until then, because that is a very long time from now. I mean, we potentially could kill him on this turn with the amount of damage that we could do. He's immediately supering. Oof. Get dodged. 74 million attack stat from Goten and Trunks. And then a 50 million additional. It's pretty good. Dokkan Fest Marseillan, the Easy A, Miratoa, Super Easy A, and Super Sentai Bardock. I think it's a bit too early for him to Super Easy A, but that would be awesome. I still think, even though he's not a Dokkan Fest, there is a possibility that they Super Easy A Marseillan, but... Oof, Goten and Icarus only getting additional normals. It's unfortunate. Oh, he could have done so. They could have done so much damage this turn if they'd actually got an additional... But yeah, look at that. Rose's been hit how many times now? And Goten and Icarus still tanked his AoE for double-digit damage. Like, that is actually super, super good. In fact, it actually might just be better for Gohan with the extra damage reduction that he's going to get from Path to Power Kid Goku. Well, actually, no, I don't know, because Rose does build up to quite a high level. I probably do need to just dodge with Goten and Trunks. Yeah, he's maxed out. So yeah, Goten and Icarus, the free-to-play unit, tanking Rose, maxed out Rose's AoE for double-digit damage. Do you think that's good? From like what is essentially one of the hardest hitting bosses in the game. And the Halloween free-to-play unit tanks his AoE for double-digit damage. I would say that that's pretty good. I don't know about you guys, but... Yeah, exactly. Marseillan has his own Awakening medals from his own event and his own Extreme Z Battle stage. I think if any unit that is not a Dokkan Fest could get in Super Easy A, Marseillan or AGL Tapion are right up there, because they're not like the other non-Dokkan Fest like TURs, right? But yeah, look at that. Absolutely smashed that with the youth team. No items. Goten and Icarus. Great free-to-play unit for this team. Super, super good. Wish they could do free-to-play units like that more often. But yeah, there we go. So... good times. Mr. Hellwalker says, what do you think the reveal will be tonight? I have a gut feeling it's going to be something superheroes. like a transforming beast or orange piccolo or Daima. I'm still hoping that it's going to be crossover related, and it's Marseille and Dokkan Fest is still like my go-to #1, like what I want to see. But obviously that's, you know, I'm very biased. Because you might have guessed I like Marseillan quite a bit, so... Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 is on the Great Apes team. Icarus is my favourite hybrid Saiyan, true. We'll do Kaba for the memes. Where is my... Yeah, I was going to say, I know I have a giant 8 power team somewhere. Because, yeah, we got time for one more challenge run. We've got to put Limit Breaker for Geo on there. I don't know if we should put the Limit Breakers on there, though, because they do kind of suck. Obviously, they haven't Easy Aid yet, which they will soon, but they haven't yet. So they're not very good. What the hell? Super Attack level 1, hidden potential 41%. Why do units like this even exist? Who allowed this friend unit character to exist? Oh, watch them be the only Goku. Are you serious? Huh? What? Why? Super Attack 1, 41%. Bruh. Why are you like this? Whoever has done this, why are you like this? Oh, big mistake, Kaba. Yeah. Send it right back. But yeah, superhero stuff would be cool, but it feels like a weird time for them to drop it. Like, I don't know. I'm still just pinning all my hopes on crossover stuff, which might be a mistake. I could end up being disappointed, but... And I've been watching the channel for years, probably since I started playing Dokkan, back before the Super Saiyan 4 TURs came out for the 2nd anniversary. Damn. Although, I didn't start my channel until a little after the 2nd anniversary. It was not long after Physical Cooler came out. Because that's one of the reasons, I've talked about it before many times, I guess, over the years, but one of the reasons why I even made some videos in the first place was I didn't pull Final Form Cooler, the physical 120 lead, so I had to run a different physical team using the 70% Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, and then like a cooler friend to run like an extreme physical team, and then that team was still good. So like I made a video, like I was in like a Dokkan Facebook group, and I used to post like team building guides and stuff. So I decided I'd make a video that was like how to run extreme physical without Dokkan Fest Final Form Cooler. And then once I'd made that one, I was like, well, I'll make one for all of the other typings as well, like whether I've pulled them or not. Because like Super In, if you didn't have Gogeta, you could use the Trunks, Sword of Hope Trunks, who was a 70% like super class lead. Obviously Extreme AGL, you could use Rose. And so yeah, I basically made those as like my first kind of set of videos. Essentially just, yeah, like how to run this particular mono team if you didn't pull the actual leader. Super STR, you could use the Roshi from the barbershop. Although, funnily enough, those were the first videos I wanted to make. And then if you actually go back in terms of like the order of which one was uploaded, the first one that got uploaded was me summoning on the Rising Dragon Carnival banner. I don't even know what banner even was this. It was the Rising Dragon Carnival banner. It literally just had like the Great 8 Bardock and Farsha on it, I think. Oh my god, that's a terrible banner. It was a double rates banner though. And then yeah, the next one after that I did a showcase for the int free-to-play Gotenks from the from the Goku and Friends Return Avocado event. Didn't even have an like awakening at that point. And then yeah, the third video technically was how to run Extreme Physical without Cooler. Then I had a Fusions summon video. Then STR Janemba and Int Gogeta came out, so I had summon videos for those. Oh yeah, I used to do Type Disadvantage Dokkan Fest videos as well, because Dokkan Fest still were kind of hard at that point. So I used to do videos that were like, if the newest Dokkan Fest that came out was like a tech boss, I'd do a video where I ran an AGL team against that stage. And I remember I beat the UI Goku Dokkan event with Tech Super Saiyan 3 Broly, and it was actually really hard. I only won because he got like a clutch dodge. Yeah, then I had my all Bardock team with Marseillan as the leader and all the random Bardocks. Super in Extreme STR was using the STR Omega if you didn't have Janemba. Physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks summons. Super Physical without Gotenks using the Physical Vegeo Blue. It's good stuff. Wow, that's back when that was. My like 15, what is it? How many videos does it show on one page? 30. My 30th video was the Kimono Android 18. So it was New Year's 2018 was like when I made my 30th video. That's crazy. Did I do one every day at that point? Yeah, that was one of the things I wanted to do. I didn't quite do every day. There was like, funnily enough, the first day I actually uploaded to like 3 videos on the same day. Then it was every day. I missed one from like the 25th to the 26th, 27th to the 29th. But yeah, for the most part, it was every day. In fact, the biggest gap was I put one up on December 8th, 2017, and then the next one wasn't until December 11th. So it's like 3 days. But yeah, for the most part after that, I was trying to do one a day. Man, good times. Boss Rush 3 PTSD shall return. This is not a great rotation for these guys because he's going to super in slot 1, isn't he? Goku could counter it though. I have the AGL free-to-play Spirit Bomb Goku, yeah. Don't remember what video it was. I found your channel looking up SBR guides, yeah. I don't know how I got here. Fair. Yeah, the problem is with this team build is if you're running the GT Heroes team, you've got double Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas to be the slot 1 units. But if you're running Giant 8 Power, then you don't have 2 LR Super Saiyan 4 Gokus. No. But yeah, that's one of the things. I was very lucky when I made my channel. I've talked about this before. But like, I was very lucky when I made my channel that I had like friends and family that I don't know exactly who, but I know like some of them were doing it. Like friends and family that would play my videos and just like, even if they didn't watch them, like just open them up and leave them to play. Who don't play Dokkan, who don't know anything about Dragon Ball, but like just to be supportive of what I was trying to do. And so that meant like, you know, I was lucky in the fact that I never put up videos that got like no views, or like one view. Because I always feel bad, like sometimes the YouTube algorithm will be weird, and if it's like a game or a franchise or an IP or something that you've watched videos on, sometimes I will get videos pop up in my like homepage that have like one view that are from like a channel that has like 10 subs or something. So it does happen sometimes where smaller channels will get shown to people. But that's the kind of thing, like it always makes me feel a little bit bad for like if you have a video, you see a video that's been up for like 36 hours and it's got 0 views. And it's like, man, you don't have like, you know, 10 friends that would like play your video for you just so that it gets some views. Like, because I was very fortunate that I had people that would do that for me. Because especially considering, you know, like I say, they didn't know anything about Dokkan. So bring her with the what was this? 100%. Man, it's funny as well looking back at just how terrible some of my old thumbnails are, because they're basically all made in like they were all made in MS Paint back then, because I had absolutely no idea what I was doing, and essentially had to like learn everything myself. Which, I mean, I've done that for everything, even with like editing, like the editing program that I use. Like if I'll think of like, oh, I want to do this, like how do I get this thing to like zoom in and like move? So then I just Google it, and there's usually a YouTube video telling you how to do something in a program, which is super helpful. Because yeah, that kind of stuff you can like just learn as you go. Man, I remember when like that was a big deal. Yeah, for my 100 subscriber thing, I did 500 stone summons for Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and Bulma, because 500 stones is 100 characters, because it's 10 multis, right? 50 stones. So it's like 100 subs, 100 units, 500 stones. And like for me, that was a big deal, because obviously back then I wasn't making money from YouTube. Like my channel wasn't monetized. 500 stones, like, you know, if you're someone who's free to play, it takes a while to get 500 stones. But yeah, it's that was like a big deal. There was like, I'm going to do 500 stones in one video. That was obviously, we didn't know if those units were going to come back or not, and it was it guaranteed featured? Yeah, it was, but it was like STR, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, Int Beerus, and then a bunch of like garbage banner units. And I think did I rainbow him in that 500 stones? If I didn't, I definitely did some other multis afterwards, like after the video, and then did actually get him to rainbow. And then of course we found out when the celebration ended that it just went into the general pool anyway. But yeah, it was kind of funny. Just like, whoa, 500 stones. Oh yeah, wow, did I actually pull... I'm looking back at this list of older videos now. I think I actually pulled Super Saiyan 3 Broly on the first multi. Hey, shout out to Aaron for the 100 bits. Ningen in chat, have a good one. I'm going to head out, take a nap. So I hope I'll see you live during the live stream. Yeah, I will be wrapping up the stream in a couple of minutes. But yes, I will be live. I have posted an updated schedule in the Discord. I need to post it on the YouTube tab as well. But I will be live basically 15 minutes before the stream starts, because that's still very early for me. That's 5:45 a.m. for me. So that means I'm still going to have to get up like a little bit after 5 to be ready, like get dressed and wash and all that, and be just sat here live ready for the stream at 5:45. So I've got to get up super early. But yeah, I will be live for the live stream, and we'll get to see what stuff gets announced. Hopefully it will be something super hype. Reminds me, should post some edgy songs I've been setting onto my YouTube. Yeah, MX, he is indeed a mystery, but we'll it feels a bit yeah, to be saying the kind of stuff when he's not around. Once he comes in and starts being himself, then it's one thing, but right, yeah, so create post, image, schedule, updated schedule for 2010, updated for the Dokkan live stream. There you go. So it's posted on the YouTube tab now, so people can actually see the updated thing. I've also specifically put that the second channel stream is for mouthwashing tomorrow. Incomprehensible. Inconceivable. But yeah, that's hilarious. First multi Super Saiyan 3 Broly. That was on February the 5th, 2018. Super Saiyan 3 Broly came out. And I farmed his super attack in the crazy long grind, like farming up those Brolys and awakening them all into Super Saiyan 3, and then feeding them all in for the, like, that's insane. I did that for Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku as well. That's why I have so many Kais now. That's the thing. It's because I used to Dokkan responsibly and grind all of the super attacks and everything. And that's why I have so many Kais now, because I did that for so long. And then you got my first ever collab with our boy Y-Try. That was... when was that? That was February the 18th, 2018. We did a heroes versus villains, like super versus extreme class race. And that was my first ever collab, and because I had literally no idea what I was doing, he edited it for me and sent me the like finished video so I could upload it. And then yeah, he told me the editing software that he used. And then, so I got that same one, because then obviously I could ask him for some tips while we were... And then the next time we did a collab, I actually did edit my own one, but... Because yeah, I remember we did a few with him. We had a couple of three-way ones with was it JCV Goku as well, back in the day. Yeah, we were doing stuff like boss rush. Like, imagine back then when that content was actually difficult. It's like boss rush races. We did three-way collab summons for Int... Angel Frieza. That's crazy. Oh yeah, Dragon Fist Goku, the first ever Easy A showcase, March 18, 2018. Wild stuff. Anyway, I wasn't paying attention at the time. Just wandering down memory lane. But yeah, shout out to all you guys for coming out to the stream. Shout out to everyone who has been around the channel for a while. Shout out to everyone coming out, liking the stream, all that good stuff. I will be live tomorrow morning, bright and early, for the live stream. Hopefully we will see something hype. Fingers crossed it will be Dokkan Fest Marseillan, but who knows? Could be something, could be anything really, but obviously we're hoping for something super hype. But yeah, I guess we'll see. So that is going to be it from me. I will be live again. I guess it's technically what, like 7 hours and 45 minutes from now? God. So yeah, I will see you guys there for the live stream. Take care, like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.